Hello everybody, it's Steve and welcome to Aquatico. This game was released today, January 12th, 2023. This is one of two games with very similar aspects, very similar play styles, scenarios. That's going to be coming out on the channel over the next week. The other one will be coming out next week called Surviving the Abyss from the same developers as Surviving Mars and Surviving the Aftermath. This is brought to you by Overseer Studios, and by brought to you by, I do not mean that they're sponsoring this video. They just made the game. Let's go ahead and jump into a game and explore this new thing. Subsurface Colony Deep Sea 9. I like the idea because Star Trek Deep Space Nine just celebrated its 30th anniversary this week, but let's go ahead and call it something different. SteveLab 2023. Why not? You have multiple banners of your factions you can do here. Not gonna lie, that one's pretty cool. Get the Atom, the Horseshoe. The Hammerhead Shark's kind of cool too. We'll go with this one, and of course we're gonna make it a good color. Like that deep blue color that I like, but make it a little bit brighter, go a little kind of teal, one of my wife's favorite colors. So we have multiple maps you can play on. We have Shallow Reef, a normal difficulty map, Wasteland, normal difficulty, Deep Passage, which is a challenge, Blue Caldera, just normal, Underwater Sierra, Crater Island, Submerged Prairie, Descent, The Boundary, Sunken Rift. I'm loving the names of these things. I think we're going to play on kind of like Submerged Prairie. It's going to give me a lot of real estate to work with. Population 2 of 12. Starting month. I'm going to just leave all of this as standard. I think population, like you start with 2 workers, you can start with like, 2 of 14. I'm just going to leave it at 2 of 12 just to see how the game plays. And if all goes well with this series,
we were bound for the stars. But the stars had other plans for us. Our cities were bright. We were walking in the sunlight. And then Nimrod struck. Arriving from the stars, the asteroid obliterated our world. Radiation spread, the climate changed, and sea levels increased. The oceans were our demise, but now they're a chance for survival. Beneath the waves, we will find a new home, and you will be there to build it.
Great artwork, by the way. If this goes well with the channel, this will be one of the continuing series on the channel. We'll most likely join Surviving the Abyss and Anno 1800 as games that will be coming out. Choose a location for your people to build the subsurface base. Alright, so we have red areas, can't build. Occupied, fertile areas in green, kind of where I'm at. Crude oil rich areas right here. Radioactive areas, I don't see... Radioactive areas in purple. And ore-rich areas going to be in that gray area. I do kind of like putting it right around in here because we do have some ore-rich areas right here. We do have some oil areas right here, and I can also kind of rotate it. I'm going to actually kind of set it up like that, and oh man, it's not fitting on the grid exactly. It's going to drive me nuts. All right, I'm going to kind of keep it like that. Welcome, Sea Mayor. Okay. Leading an underwater colony is a great responsibility, but we at the new Atlantis have no doubt you can handle it. Going underwater is our last chance for survival since the asteroid hit made the surface uninhabitable. So we're doing a little post-apocalyptic stuff here. I like it. Focus on the production of plastics for construction. Considering how much of that's in the ocean, we should be fine. Fuel for heating and food for our people. The cold winter currents will strike soon. Build a beacon of civilization and give hope to mankind in these hard times. Follow the tutorial on how to build and organize your underwater colony. This is going to be a tutorial playthrough, let's be honest. Oh my god, it's so cute. Okay, this is your resources bar. We have credits, we have food. And it looks like we have a lot of mussels and a lot of small fish. Hopefully this can be some good small fish. We have medicine, basic goods, luxury, battery, sponges, electricity, crude oil, fuel, oxygen, We also have plastic, tools, iron, stone, quartz, glass, and concrete. My head is actually in a good place down here. We have residents, drones. Okay, so it's 2 residents, 12 drones we started with. Influence points, and the happiness. We also have our little stuff down here. We have to build the dome to get there. Additional panels, grid color. Oh yeah, there we go. And of course, you can update the speed with that. So let's actually speed up time just a skosh. Oh, I'm pausing. Oh, hit pause. Just pause. And go with that. Standard controls, WASD. Move the camera around. Food production. A gatherer's place. Okay. And let's see if we can build in a spot that's going to be... I kind of have everything... Try to stay on the grid best I can. Tutorial will continue after the construction is complete. So you know what? I'm going to let the tutorial go for a second. Let's just go into fast mode and get that built up real quick. I do see the little drones running around here. They're moving stuff about. Right. Open the jobs panel right now with the letter J and click automatically assign workforce. Gerbs. Oh, wow. This is a lot more than I was expecting. I'm definitely going to have automatically assigned going for a while. Oh. Now. Oh, we can actually do, like, sponge collectors. $110%. Looks like it's going to be right about, yeah, 112. I think that's it. But how can I get it on the grid? 113. There we go. Again, I'm trying to get this stuff on the grid to make it go as nice and neat as possible. Real nice as well. 1, 2, 3, and 4 when you're playing this game will keep things moving quick. I'm going to adjust the sound. I'll be right back. Okay, I felt it was getting a little drowned out there. So now we need to place an oil platform on the seabed. Look at all these buildings you have. Fuel refineries, plastic factories, drone factories, quarries, quartz mines, illumination factories, solar plants, oil platform. That was going to go right in this area. And of course, I'm already doing that thing where I'm right-clicking where I should just be doing that. So this is at 100%. And now we need to do a fuel refinery. This looks like it doesn't need to be... Good lord, that's a big building. That's what she said. I'm going to put it kind of like there, I guess. I'm guessing pipes are going to be needed for that. I did also kind of destroy some sponges with that. So, infrastructure games, this is going to be pipelines. Where can I build them? Just like, okay, it just has to be blue to blue. That's it. That's all that has to be done. Mark this like sponge array. We can do a production boost. And pay for the building boost upgrade. This is actually really helpful in getting a feeling of how this is going to go. We have, how many sponges do we have right now? We have 30 sponges. And it takes 20 credits, which I've got, and 10 sponges. We'll pay for that. You can also pay for radiuses too, or radii. And speed this back up again. I'm already thinking about where I'm going to put my first dome as well. So now we get to go with a plastics factory. And this I can kind of put in the same area. Oh, again, it's the grid spacing is just like, it's just a little too big. We'll put that there. It's like clearing terrain for that. It looks like I'm having to move some sponges for that stuff. So I'm feeling a little bad about that because my efficiency is probably taking a hit when I do these types of things. Connect your factory, plastics factory to the existing pipeline. Okay. Did that the wrong way. So keep these things close together. Harvest designated resources. So Okay. Okay, there we go. It's selecting the iron that's there. Now, we can do a tidal turbine. Oh, hey, research. Now we're talking. So we can do tidal turbines to make energy, battery factories, deco banners, oil Imperium combos, subsurface base 2, so we can upgrade it, clothing shops, raw seafood budgeting. Okay. And what is the day? It's July of year 1. Surface temperature, I'm not going to... I can put it in C, but I'll put it in Fahrenheit, actually, just so folks are aware of that. Select and place a dome on the seabed. Okay, a small dome. And the dome has to pretty much be connected to, I think, everything else. But I will kind of put it above this. I'll put the dome right above where I'm at, because that way it's kind of, I'm trying to keep things a little compact while I'm learning all of this stuff. I have a feeling I'm going to need to connect it to the pipeline, so let's go over to my infrastructure. And we'll go ahead and connect it to the pipeline, because that's going to be something that comes up. And this should pop an achievement. There we go, Dome Builder. Now I can do Tab to kick myself up to my dome, and select and place 2 houses in my dome. Okay. Can I put some, like, roads in there or something? Or do our O2 generator also. And of course we're going to need power for this. Okay, electricity can only be transported via pipelines. Hey, look, if I build it next to a pipeline... Hey. Looks like you can only have like 1 hex touching the pipeline. Interesting. Don't know how I feel about that. I really don't know how I feel on that one, if I'm perfectly honest. Alright, and now we need an oxygen generator. That's a big guy. Now let's go down here. Put this near the plastics factory. And of course now we got to connect it all. Ha ha ha. There we go. I do like that it's, you know, holding your hand a little bit through this. Pipeline not working. Why are you not working? Select the leaking pipeline and repair it. Odd. They're just like, oh yeah, just... That thing just happened to spring a leak right when I was building stuff with it. But okay. So we're minus oxygen because we don't have an O2 production. Now let's kick us back to full speed for that. The drones are doing their thing. We're almost at the end of the tutorial, by the way. And now place a battery on the seabed. Whoa, big guy. And it looks like they're gonna need... It still looks like it's gonna need a pipeline too. So, let's see. Okay. Cable car connections, cool. We are minus electricity, so it sounds like we're going to need another turbine here. Dome. Ooh, a fisherman's hub. Workers coming over from the HQ, that's good. Do 2 of these guys. New people have arrived at your colony, and New Atlantis HQ sent them to assist with their daily task, put them to use as good as possible. Accept them. And one thing I have not seen so far with this, and it's probably something that's going to be added eventually. No houses for people. So we head back upstairs. And it looks like this is actually in the wrong place, too. I needed to move it up one. Can I demo that guy? There we go. This has been built. Looks like we just need to build this guy up. We have 4 residents, mind you. It's just we haven't done anything with them yet. The jobs board will automatically assign anything. And it looks like we just need to try to do a research shrine. Okay. We need engineers. That's what it was saying we have. We have a lot of engineers. Universities, markets, temples. Not really. We're gonna need 150 plastic for this. I've got that. No, I'm short. I'm short by... Looks like I'm short by just a little bit in there. Right, optimizing facilities, obviously a good way to do things. We've got our... Wait, depot. Got our domes. I'm just trying to explore all this stuff here real quick. So a drone factory. Sounds like we need to research it. What is my research going? Actually, let's go for that. A new wave of drones has arrived to help our colony. That's helpful too. So it looks like a lot of this stuff is going to be needed to kind of keep going. Upkeep is 100 sponges per drone. Production 140 small fish per drone. It would provide us with more small fish. I mean, can't argue that. Research is now completed on the drone factory. Kind of hook it in over there, and I'll build the pipeline to go. Oop. Just going to kind of do that, just have one pipeline running down and be able to attach a bunch of things to that. It is December. Now already the sea temperature has dropped all the way from 68 degrees to 48 degrees. So very quickly running into that problem of I should probably slow the game down and I'd better understand what's going on here. Produce a small fish. Cool. Let's put the fisherman's hub kind of out here a little bit. Build that up, and I need to start working on getting more iron, so head back into one of these iron-rich areas. A lot of sponges, a lot of stone. Actually, I'll do it down here. We'll get a lot of sponges collected out here, because we're going to need sponges for stuff, especially at this guy. Let's head back upstairs. Do you really not have a house? Insulation 1. That's helpful. Pet feeders, so I need pet feeders in the house too. Need to do a lot of research to get these things up and running. Fast food, pubs, sushi bar. Totally up for that idea. But it doesn't seem like a lot of this stuff just needs to be done with research. So I'm actually going to go for this. Spongeworthy. Just got an achievement for that. Research in the Hunter's Lodge. So we have residents. I'm seeing we have folks in both of these. I still don't understand why... Oxygen and fuel. Oxygen and fuel, okay. Again, this is the first time playing it. I did not do the... Oh, look at the fishes. Look at that fish glitching out. I definitely can build a lot more farming down this way, which I think would be pretty cool. A drone factory. The next drone will be produced in about 2 months right now. 5 drones per year. I do need to try to get some iron produced. I believe that iron mine, right there, that's going to be a fuel upkeep of 60 per drone. So we do need to actually get more oil produced, so again, this does not make sense. There's no houses for people because I see there's a house. I see there's two houses. I just don't know why this person does not have a home. So I guess I'll just build him another house. Doesn't make a ton of sense to me. But it is taking on resources that I'm hoping I don't need to utilize. Research is completed now on the Sea Hunter's Lodge. Underwater fields, interesting. There's the iron mine, way out there. I'm gonna go for that underwater field. This will allow me to start producing more food for folks. And again, if this fails, I'm gonna restart. I'm gonna do it again. Probably do a little bit better job than I'm doing right now. But I'm liking how the game looks so far. Let's increase the speed so this person can have a home. People are leaving the colony. The hell? It's not even telling me why things are going wrong yet. Okay, that doesn't help me any. It's saying, oh yeah, somebody's leaving. But it's not saying why just yet. You can see where the confusion comes in, is that it went to a certain distance and said, hey, here you go. We have drones, we have a battery factory. We have plenty of power and food. Here's a Sea Hunter's Lodge. Build that out here, I guess? I'm ripping through my plastics, so what's my plastic factory doing? See my production boost? And then once I get enough plastics made, and I have a feeling I'm going to need to produce another plastic factory. But it is able to produce 216 plastic per year. I'm just burning through a crap load of it at this point. So, have to build an expedition house first. Research completed. And now I can actually start building an underwater field. Okay, if a depot is too far away, let's take a look at our depots. Short on plastics for it, so can't really do much with that right now. Workers on roof from HQ. Okay. Now that's done. We should probably do something to help make folks a little happier. Actually going to do fuel refinery. Let's increase the boost on that. Again, it's not telling me, like, what they can do. So I have to research the trade company, research the shrine. And what's the... And now I'm short on houses again. Unless this house is not here, and I'm misreading the fact that houses don't exist, this isn't making sense to me. And granted, this is version 1.0000. There may be a patch coming out that's going to explain why this isn't working right. But it's also, I have 2 of 4 residents. Professional idle worker. Hey, that's helpful. Some plastic. I can utilize that. Low space in stock. So we need depots and warehouses. Obviously not going to sell that stuff because I want to make sure I've got as much of it around as I can. Alright, let's put a depot down. Put a depot kind of next to this guy. Not sure if that's a good place to put him, but that's where I'm going to put him. Okay. So if I go for... I'm going to go for an expansion one here. It's going to give me an extra worker slot at the plastic factory. But it's 50, 5 iron, there we go. Now I research. Let's do plastification. I want to get to like trade ports and iron mines. Not going to happen this video just because I'm looking at the time and I'm running low on fuel. So it looks like I need to get more going here. Pipeline. There's probably a hotkey for the pipeline I haven't figured out yet. There we go. We'll get more fuel being done here. And we will go for a production boost to start producing more fuel. This person is shivering. Yep. Don't think I can actually do more drones arriving. Good. Gonna do some insulation, but we're still short on fuel. So it looks like another fuel refinery is gonna be needed for this. J is the jobs board. I was trying to figure that out. There we go. If we can get more, obviously, fuel being produced, the better. I'm trying to figure out if there's anywhere we can store fuel, mind you. That has been researched. Good. Go ahead and go through the closed shop and work my way to the subsurface base 2. Because it seems to be research is key on making this all go. There we go. Now we got some excess fuel being done. And, yep, okay. Depot. Click to open stock panel. Okay. Wow, 10,000 cap. We have a lot of stuff being stored in here right now. Research is done again, so we'll go for... Okay, a comprehensive upgrade for our subsurface base. The upgraded system will provide 2,000 additional credits per year, have a store capacity of 1,500, increase our maximum influence to 5. So we're going to go ahead and do that. It's going to burn through more of our credits. We're burning through a lot of what we got, so it does look like we have to really double up or triple up what we have. We have plenty of food. Food variety needed too. So it looks like we need to start working on getting some better stuff produced. We have the underwater field, the Sea Hunter's Lodge. That's this guy, actually. We have the Fisherman's Hub down here. Got Basic Builder 1 achievement unlocked there. And Subsurface Base 2. We're now getting a little more cash, and there goes a little submarine. Nope. It might just parked. Okay. Now checking up here, all the folks seem to be fine, mind you. We go to House 2, increase the capacity to 5. Increases production of energy resources, that's good. I was looking for a trade port. Trade port and iron mine, so I gotta keep going straight down this line, it looks like. Get myself to where I need to be. We're already in May of year 2. I don't think I've done much so far. I've built a few buildings. I've nearly let my people freeze to death. I had somebody leave because they were unhappy, understandably so. I guess I'll put in a field somewhere. I guess I'll do like right here. Okay, let's try... I'm just going to keep going straight down here. Transport Fever. Oh, cool. Increases speed of drones. I like that idea. Alright, so let's do something like this. Okay, 24 by 24 is the max. The drones will clear this out, and they'll build up our first farm. I guess this is working right. Again, this is new to me. It's new to everybody because the game just got released. The demo, again, did not play. But, a sign of mariculture. So we could do seaweeds or sea cucumbers. What am I looking at? I'll do seaweed. Oh, I can do both. That's good. And that's going to take months to grow and be operational. So, hooray. Good on that. Let's get that iron mine going. I'm going to go up to the trade port and build that guy. Oh, we actually start building clothing. Where do you fit into this? I'm going to put you over here in this corner, I think. Oh. Yep, you are exactly in the corner. So we'll actually use some of our plastics to build a clothing shop. And there's our house too. Not going to use anything with it right now. And we're looking for a trade company. There's a trade company I need. The iron mine, I think I'm going to do that. And then I'll put a cut in the video here. There's a trade company. Let's slap down an iron mine. Also slap down some power generation, because I'm low on power at the moment. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and do that way, so it's all lined up nice and neat. There we go. Each of these are taking about 10 plastic to do. There we go, we're all hooked into the grid. We're now producing extra power, and let's build that mine and put a cut in the video. So, miner drones will work on this. Very good efficiency here. Industrialist achievement unlocked. Slight problem is that I'm going to have to build a big-ass pipeline to make this work. Here's why. The pipeline's on this side of it, and I can do a pipeline actually from down here. I'm trying to do like a solid pipeline. There we go. This is now hooked up, and now I'm producing 150 iron per year, which will help this. I can start working on tools. I'm running low on stone, i.e. I have none. And I think that's where we're at for right now. An interesting start for the game, not gonna lie. Oh, hey, if I turn off the grid color, I actually see my frickin' colony. Okay, it took me the entire episode to figure that out, but this is where we're at right now. We have a nice little colony. This is a little starter off. We have our mine, we have our battery factory, we have some fuel refineries going, we got some oil pumps, we have our dome with people living in the dome, and they now have clothing. It's going to help them be cool. And back down. And we've got, of course, our little fisherman's hub, so we're doing some fishing, O2 generator, plastics factory, and we also have our first little bit of seaweed that's growing. We have a little drone doing that. We got more workers coming in, so I got to make sure I'm putting them to use in the next video. Starting off, again, first playthrough, first try with this game. Very interesting to see how this game will continue to play out. Ooh, look at that little guy just loading up stuff. That's pretty cool. We will accept those folks, and I'm going to need to arrange housing for them. But for now, like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoy this video and all the videos that come out on this channel. Thank you all for watching this first look at Aquatico. I will see you all in the next video.